Now, to me, this is deep. I clicked on a news feed today, a news feed, to try to get some information about this alleged assassination attempt on Donald Trump. I just wanted to get some information after I heard about what had transpired. Why is it that once I clicked on the news feed and got to the channel or to the news website, why is it that I was met with advertisements of dildos, 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 sex toys? These sex toys were a sponsor of the news website. So they had their advertisements built all within the story. As I scrolled through reading the story, I came across these dildo advertisements maybe 2 or 3 times. And I'm going to be honest with you. It ticked me off. It pissed me off. I'm just going to say it the way I want to say it. And Father, please forgive me. But yeah, it pissed me off. Because number one, the world is blatantly throwing in our faces that it is going to shove its standards down our throats. I did not desire to come across that type of content, as I'm simply trying to read the story about this incident that happened to this man at his rally. But yet I have to deal with the advertisements for these sex toys. And it wasn't just the wording. It wasn't just a slogan about the sex toys. It was a literal image. In fact, a couple of images. And part of why I got upset also is that I'm thinking to myself, what if one of our children, as curious as their minds are, what if one of our children who had never been exposed to this stuff, even those who already have, unfortunately, but one of our children gets a hold of that, and children nowadays don't even have to look up the word. They don't have to know the word, type it up, go to a paper dictionary. They just take that image and search it on Google, and they are now exposed to a whole new world of thought and understanding that they had not previously been introduced to, which then could open them up to a whole new world of practices that they did not know. Practices that technically mature adults could kind of guide them into, which parents are supposed to do, which is kind of coach your students, coach your children through life's situations, life's opportunities to do right, opportunities to do wrong. Parents are supposed to coach their children through that stuff. But yet the world, via this internet, is introducing our babies to a whole lot of stuff that we probably don't even know about. Literally, a news website that anybody would and could go to, anybody of any age range, just to read the news feed, to get the article, and you're faced with advertisements about dildos and how to use them. And they try to pretty it up by putting some medical terminology around it. This is how you address, post-menstrual something. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care what you say this relates to. At the end of the day, that's a sex toy. That's a damn dildo. And you put it out there in front of everybody without anybody's consideration. And now the world is faced to deal with what you put out there. Same thing that they've done in these schools with the whole sex education piece and the misrepresentation of gender. All of that, just putting it out there to program our babies a certain way. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, sisters and brothers, nieces, nephews, cousins, whomever, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Protect your babies. If you have any degree of morality that's rooted in the scriptures, the word of the Most High, Yahuwah, even if you've not gotten to the name Yahuwah yet, if your scriptural understanding is based on that book that we call the Bible, in particular, protect your babies, because you know there's enemies trying to get these babies and destroy them. That's all I got to say about that. Protect your babies.